Who are you? Sometimes I get to a point where I start to question my life, my choices, where am I going? No, I'm not going through a midlife crisis. I wonder why people call it that. I've noticed, at least for me, that the questioning, wondering, pondering happens more than once in my life. I talk about cycles in much of my poems, and that is because I know we go through many cycles in a lifetime. Cycles upon cycles, to put it into a more poetic terms. The questioning phase is a part of the cycles we go through. And for me, it is usually when I do a lot of writing, even though I'm always writing something or doing some creative work. How can I not? After all, this is why we're here on Earth, to create. Anyway, getting back to the questioning phase, I do a lot of writing in that phase, and usually it's a different kind of writing. It's about or part of a growth cycle experience. And as creative people, we all go through. Who we are is a question that keeps changing. At different places in our life, we are different people, focused on different problems, philosophies, and do different patterns. We move from one way of thinking to another way of thinking. Have you ever thought of why we do that? What are we growing towards? What makes us change? Is it because we don't want to be bored that we keep creating experiences? Here is an exercise. Look back at your life. If you've kept a journal, great. Read through it. Notice where you've started to question stuff. What experiences were you having at that time? If you haven't kept a journal, this could be a great time to start. Go through your memories. Ponder on what problems you were going through. How has that changed your philosophy? Ask yourself, how have you grown through that problem or experience? You can also look at your family and friends and mentally put yourself in their shoes, so to speak. How has their problems or experiences shaped their philosophy? Write this out in your journals. This exercise will not only give you insight into your own philosophy, but will help you understand other people and how we come into a belief system or our philosophy. Here is another challenge for those brave enough to accept it. If you are a Democrat, put yourself in Republican shoes. If you are Republican, put yourself in Democratic shoes. What experiences shaped their philosophies? You can also do this for any gender or people, the nationality. We are who and how we think of our experiences. This shapes our point of view. This helps bring life into our writing. This helps keep the creative juices rolling by giving us content, experience, and growth that opens us up to a bigger world, a bigger picture, filled with more possibilities to create and create again. Through creating, we discover who we are, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And this is a foundation to all our writing and creative works.